Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Ideas of Ice and Fire. First off, I feel obligated to apologize for my absence from my YouTube account and from social media in general. Over the past few months, a lot has been going on in my life, and I'm not going to go into really any detail about it because it's completely personal, but I am back, and throughout these last couple of months, I haven't been doing nothing. I have been working sporadically on several videos that I want to get done. I have a lot of stuff that's nearing completion, but not quite complete. You can expect some new content, some A Song of Ice and Fire theories, definitely uh, soon. I would say soon, because I'm finally able to get back to doing this as much as I was doing it before this whole thing happened. Now, I'm sure that most of you have noticed that over the last few months, the video production has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter until eventually there is basically nothing over the last month and a half. I figured that now would be a good opportunity for me to address a few things that people have been asking me to address, and I will address these things briefly. People have asked me about the leaks. I did a couple videos a few months ago about the leaks that were out. Apparently, some of these leaks are confirmed. See, my thing was, I was never really 100% this isn't going to happen. I was more, I hope that this isn't going to happen. And I hope that doesn't sound too crazy. I am a fan of Martin's book series. I started watching this show because it was a show based on Martin's book series, and now it's not anymore, and that's something that I have to accept. It's not, I'm not trying to attack anybody that likes the show. This is just something that I'm coming to terms with, that this is no longer Martin's book series. That being said, I still like the show, but I will never like the show as much as I like the books. And when I make a video about the show, then I'm probably going to mention the books, and that's just me. If I'm being perfectly honest, a little bit over the last few seasons of Game of Thrones, I've lost my love for it a little bit. I don't have season 6 of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. I have every other season on Blu-ray. Season 6 I do not have. And it's strange to me because I would always say I wish the Blu-rays would get released earlier so I can get them as soon as possible. I didn't even get season 6. I haven't watched season 6 since it aired. So when I was really skeptical in my, analysis of the leaks, it was me holding on to my last thread of maybe it can get back to where I want it to be, but then I have to, like I said, I have to accept that it's not what I want it to be, it's what they're doing, and that's not a problem. It's just not for me anymore. Now, I'm obviously going to watch season 7. I'm obviously still going to do my reviews of the episode, but you cannot expect, coming from Ideas of Ice and Fire, you cannot expect an unbiased viewpoint. There are plenty of other people that just watch the show that will give you the unbiased viewpoint, but if you're subscribed to my channel and you're watching my videos, you can expect to get the viewpoint of someone that read the books for years and then moved on to watching the show, and then obviously it's not the same thing, so I'm going to be disappointed at certain stuff. As far as the leaks and their validity, I'm not looking at any more leaks. I honestly don't really care that much. I'll continue to do my theories based on the book series. And alongside my theories, I still will be doing those episode reviews of each episode. And I don't get people because immediately when I uploaded that first review of Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 1, I immediately got comments, people saying, oh, you're trying to be like Preston Jacobs. Come on, man. Preston is an awesome, totally smart, intelligent dude. And just because he does his videos reviewing old episodes and I do a video reviewing old episodes doesn't mean it's the same thing. It's completely different. I totally recommend everybody go watch Preston Jacobs. He's awesome. I'm sure you know that if you watch A Song of Ice and Fire theory videos. So let's not pit people against each other. It's just not, that's not what we're here for. We're all here because we have similar common interest in, Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire. All right, so moving on. I know a lot of us were expecting some kind of announcement at the end of 2016 about the Winds of Winter, and the one we got wasn't, it wasn't too great. Martin said that there were still months of work on the Winds of Winter to be completed, which to me is fine. Every book has taken longer to complete. Um, we can wait for it, guys. It's not that big of a deal. And if the book series never gets published, then so what? He's got an unpublished masterpiece. Like he's not obligated to even finish the series for us. I mean, look at Frank Herbert. He died after 6 books. I mean, there was more that he wanted to do, but he died after 6 books. Now, you can argue that the Dune books are more of each book is standalone, and A Song of Ice and Fire is a series, so it is a little different. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't think we should dwell on, oh, what if he dies? I mean, to me, that what if anybody dies? Anybody could die. Robert Downey Jr. could die in the middle of filming the Avengers. I mean, come on, that's not a good argument. But yeah, I am a little sad that we have to wait longer for the Winds of Winter, but I'm sure he's got a significant portion of it done, and I'm sure we're all hoping that it'll be done this year. Like I honestly, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can see it in the flames. That it will be done this year. Don't quote me though. No, I have seen George R. Martin say in an interview that sometimes he'll write like an entire page and then read it and realize that he hates it and delete the whole thing. So maybe that's part of the reason that he writes a little bit slower, but then he's a perfectionist. Like if that's what it takes to pull out these masterpieces, then he's got to do what he's got to do. Like no one else can tell this story. No one else can do it. So however long it takes is how long it takes, and we just need to accept it. Cause that's what I'm doing. I'm chilling. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. No rush. Please hurry up. No, I'm just kidding. No rush. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in this video. And like I said, I will not be looking at any more leaks for Game of Thrones Season 7, so please don't send me any links. Please don't ask me to look at anything because I won't. Game of Thrones, even though I don't love it as much as I used to, it's still one of my favorite shows. In fact, I can't think of another show that comes on television that I like more. I mean, I do like Sherlock from BBC. I recommend that show to everybody. But yeah, there's not many more shows that are done better than Game of Thrones. Like, if I'm being perfectly honest, it is still a great show, and I prefer to go in it with limited knowledge so that I can enjoy the show for what it is, at least. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like for more ideas of Ice and Fire and new videos very soon.